We became familiar with IN-MaC about 3 years ago. We learned about the microgrant program. We actually applied for that and were awarded some money to help us fund a summer intern. And then after that, we seriously considered the design and innovation studio concept or model and went ahead and applied for that and were awarded one of those. So we have actually had that in place now for about 2 years. We're working with local schools in Johnson County and southern Marion County, which is Indianapolis. And we've implemented pretty much the entire model that STEM Education Works has, with 3D printers, the DoBots, spheral bolts, and Indy cars, microbits, little bits, so the full complement of equipment as well as the curriculum. The schools in our area don't have the resources like this, so they are really open to being available to come in for field trips and attend these sessions we conduct at our studio. So they really are being exposed to some higher tech, Industry 4.0 type technology, a lot of science and microbit coding, 3D printing, those types of things they don't really have available at their schools. So for us as a company, seeing this type of technology being exposed to the young students in the area, it will show them that this technology is not intimidating. It's not necessarily something to be afraid of. It actually can be fun. They come in and go through these sessions, and when they leave, it's exciting to hear them say they want to come back. They actually are wanting to work for us someday. At least they say it at the time. So it's a very, very positive outcome, and we really see that as something that could help influence a child, inspire them potentially to want to go into engineering or technology and science. We hire a lot of engineers, a lot of IT people, a lot of computer technologists. So we have a lot of opportunities within our company. So these various activities that the students see while they're in our studio are really preparing them for the future, for someday doing those types of activities. And what's really interesting is while the students are there, I get the chance to interact and talk to the teachers themselves. So they're learning who our company is, what we're all about, what we do, what our business does. And they can take that message back to the schools then and then repeat that over and over and over, and then actually help communicate to the students that there really are these opportunities out there in the workforce, and there's one right here in our own backyard. They could come to work for us someday. So many people drive by and they have no idea what we do. There's just a bunch of buildings there along the highway. So just having that exposure to the public and to the school systems is really something that for us is going to help draw that talent someday. We have a lot of Purdue grads working at our company, so there is the relationship that has existed for a long time. IN-MaC really brought to us another opportunity to kind of expose the science and technology and what we do as a company then to a much younger audience. So we're being able to tell our story, let people know who we are, what kind of jobs are available, and like I said, not only to the students but the teachers as well, who can spread that message at the schools. We do pretty much K through 8. Okay. We have entertained a couple of high school visits. But we really adjust that program a lot when that age group is coming in and do some other things that we don't typically do in the studio. So K through 8 is the target audience for us. We've got numerous opportunities for those students. Like I said, we do design engineering, we have computer tech, we have a whole department now dedicated to what's called digital transformation and IIoT. So there's a very high level sophisticated engineering projects going on with our customers, and so those new workers coming into our company, they've got to be prepared technically and be able to interact with those customers, have those conversations, and then be able to deliver on those projects. I think what we're doing primarily is helping to, again, inspire the kids to take a look at those careers and potentially go into that when they go to college, or even take the right classes in high school to prepare them then for post-secondary. So more and more engineers are needed. The pipeline isn't as full as we wish it would be. We would like to have more available talent to draw from. So we're hoping we can fill that pipeline, and we're starting at a younger age by doing that.